So we're going to do a 10-minute glute class today, 10-15 minutes anyway. So I want you to start with your feet hip distance apart. We're nice and tall, we're lengthening our spine up towards the ceiling. Start to get a little bit of activation and stability happening from your abdominal and core area. So we draw our lower abdominals up underneath our rib cage. Arms are loose and down by your side. You could also have your hands on your hips if you wish. So first exercise, I want you to bring the weight into your right foot. So lifting your left leg up off the mat, still keeping the length in the spine, keeping the supporting leg straight. Now lifting that other leg a little bit closer towards the ceiling, and we're going to do some little pulses here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to bend that supporting knee, knee over the toe, still keeping the length in the spine. Pressing that heel into the mat of the supporting leg. We're going to do another 10 pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straightening that leg up again. 10 more pulses from here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bending that knee. Last set on this side. Pressing that heel into the mat for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And changing legs. Just give the legs a little shake on the way through. Nice and tall. Bringing the weight now into the other foot, lifting that leg up off the mat. You can have your foot natural or flexed, it's entirely up to you. Straight leg, spine lengthened, lifting that leg towards the ceiling, 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to bend that knee, knee over the toe. Press that heel down into the mat to get that glute activated on your supporting leg. 10 more pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to straighten that leg again. We've got 2 more sets of 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bending that knee. Last set here. Press that heel into the mat for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And coming back up to standing. Nice and tall. Then from here, just come to 3/4 of the way back on your mat. You're going to roll down through the spine and then come down into a quadruped position. So onto your hands and knees. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Send your right leg out behind you. Keep the pelvis square though. You want to keep the front of the hips facing the mat. We're going to pulse the leg here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So thinking about that connection that you've got here between your hamstrings and your glutes. Another 10 pulses. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the leg there. Make sure you feel that you're opening up through the front of that hip, squeezing those glutes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the leg there. We've got one more set of 10 for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Float that leg down and we'll come to the other side. Hands are still underneath the shoulders. Send the other leg out behind you. Find stability in your core area. You still need to be stable through the center of your body. Draw your belly into your spine. Lifting that leg up off the mat. but keeping the front of the pelvis facing the mat, so your hips are square. We've got 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding that leg up there. We still have 3 more sets of 10 for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the leg there, reach it out behind you. Keep the shoulders away from the ears for 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we've got one more set here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lower that leg down. Just come into a child's pose. Feel a slight stretch here through those glutes. Then from here, I want you to roll over onto your back. Bring yourself down onto the mat with your arms down by your side. Feet hip distance apart. Good. So we're going to come into some bridging from here. Make sure that you start with the back of the pelvis melted into the mat. That small arch through your lower back. Then you have the back of the ribs, the back of the shoulders melting into the mat. Weight even through both feet, through the balls and heels of the feet. Start by taking an inhale. On the exhale, you're going to tilt the pelvis and you're going to peel your spine up off the mat, one vertebra at a time. So when you get to the top, you should have a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. You want to have weight even through both feet, and you should be relaxed through your head, neck and shoulders, pressing those hips up to the ceiling, but at the same time, you're still drawing your belly into your spine. Take an inhale. On the exhale, peel the spine back down, one vertebra at a time, till you're all the way down. We're going to do 3 more basic bridges, then we'll hold it up there. Take an inhale. On the exhale, tilt the pelvis, peel the spine up. One vertebra at a time, coming up to just between your shoulder blades. Inhaling here. Exhale, lower back down. Good. Once the back of the pelvis melts into the mat, we do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Tilt. Peel the spine. Think about sending your hips towards your knees and your knees over your toes. Now from here, I want you to hang your knees from the ceiling as you soften the vertebra down onto the mat, one at a time. We're going to do 1 more, and this time we're going to hold it up there. Take an inhale. As you exhale, tilt the pelvis, peel the spine up. Coming up to just between your shoulder blades. Good. Press those hips up towards the ceiling. You've got weight even through both feet. I now want you to bring the weight into your left foot. Bring your right leg into a tabletop position. Good. Float that leg back down. Weight comes into the right foot now as you bring your left leg into a tabletop position. And float it back down. You're going to alternate sides, leg into tabletop, and float it back down. Left leg now into tabletop, and float it back down. You want to try and keep the hips square, keep the hips still. Bring the weight into your left leg, float your right leg into a tabletop position. This time extend that leg to the ceiling, try and touch that toe to the ceiling, bend the knee, and float the leg down. Weight now into your right foot, left leg comes into tabletop. Extend that leg to the ceiling, reach it away from you, bend the knee, and float the leg down. We're going to do 1 more on each side. Float that leg into tabletop. Extend it to the ceiling, bend the knee, and float the leg down. Weight into the right now, float that left leg into tabletop, extend it to the ceiling, bend the knee, float the leg down, take an inhale. As you exhale, peel the spine back down to the mat, 1 vertebra at a time. From here, bring your knees into your chest and just feel that release through your glutes. That little bit of a stretch into the glutes. Good. Last one from here now. I want you to roll onto your side. So you can just have your head resting down on your arm. Your feet are together, your knees are bent. Your feet are roughly in line with your hips. And I want you to have a slight lift of the waist off the mat. Still find stability in the center of the body. Tie the belly to the spine. Then from here, just lifting that knee to the ceiling and lower back down. So we're not moving the hips here. All we're doing is lifting the knee to the ceiling, allowing the thigh bone to rotate in that hip socket. Good, so knee lifts and lower. The pelvis stays still. Good, lift and lower, lift. You've got 5 more, lift. Lower back down, lift and lower. 3, 2, and last one, lower back down. From here you're going to roll onto the other side or bring your legs to the other end of the mat. Resting the head down, lifting the waist, knees are in line, hips are stacked on top of each other. Feet stay together, knee lifts to the ceiling and lower back down. Lift and lower, lift and lower, lift. Good, so the pelvis doesn't shift, the hips don't move, just the thigh bone rotating in the hip socket. We're going to do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, lift, lower back down, rolling onto your back again now. Place your right ankle on your left knee. If that's enough of a stretch, you can hold it there. Otherwise, thread your arms through your legs and pull that left knee towards your left shoulder. We're just going to hold this stretch here. 15-20 seconds. Keep pulling that leg towards you. If you want to, you can use your right elbow to push that right knee away. Keep holding that stretch. Keep pulling that leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we will change sides. Your left ankle now on your right knee. Again, if that's enough, hold that there. Otherwise, thread your arm through and pull your right knee now towards your right shoulder. Once again here, if you want to use the elbow against the left knee, you can. You're just holding that stretch. Keep pulling that leg towards you. Feel the stretch in the glutes, maybe around the hip area. Good, hold that there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, bring your feet back down to the mat. Roll yourself up. And there we go, guys. 10 minutes glutes. Hope you enjoyed.